Let's talk about dark matter. It's like a hidden part of the universe. Why is something we cannot see so important?
Dark matter interests me because it's like a puzzle. We can't see it, but its gravity affects things. It shapes galaxies and keeps the universe together. It's like ghosts believed to be there, but never seen.
Yes, Guy. It's like the framework of the universe. It's strange that it makes us question reality. If we can't see or touch it, how do we know it's there? It's like an old radio. We hear signals but can't see them.
That's a good comparison, Ryan. Dark matter is like air. We can't see it, but it's everywhere and vital. Without it, maybe galaxies wouldn't exist. But how do we find proof of something so hidden?
Scientists use smart ways to study it. One way is by looking at how galaxies spin. They spin faster than they should if we only count visible matter. Dark matter keeps them together, like a dancer's unseen partner.
Gravitational lensing is another way. Dark matter bends light, changing how we see distant galaxies. It's like a giant magnifying glass, showing us the universe's secrets. It shows how everything is connected.
Even with these ideas, we still don't know its true nature. Is it new particles, or do we misunderstand gravity? This is both scary and exciting. It's like we're near a big science breakthrough.
So as we try to understand, is dark matter a science problem or a chance to change how we see physics and the universe? How does this make us explore new areas? We've talked about how we think dark matter exists. Now let's explore the arguments around finding it direct versus indirect ways. Each way has people who like it and those who doubt it. What are the main arguments?
Direct detection is like catching wind with a net. We try to capture dark matter particles hitting Earth's detectors, like using a net under a night sky. But like the wind, they're hard to catch. Some say it's like chasing ghosts.
Indirect detection is about watching what dark matter does. It's like seeing shadows move on the floor and guessing what made them. For example, we look for signals from particles when they destroy each other in space. But some people doubt these faint signals.
There's also talk about the technology and money for each way. Some say we spend too much on unproven direct detection. Indirect ways, though smart, might mistake things like thinking car lights or UFOs.
That's true, Sonia. Each way has good and bad sides. Direct detection could give real results, but might miss particles because they rarely interact. Indirect ways have lots of data, but mix real signals with noise.
Let's also remember the cultural effect. Countries want to be the first to discover, creating a race like the space race. It's interesting how science becomes a show, like an Olympic event, but in labs.
Yes, Ryan, these ways bring countries together to work or compete, showing dark matter's global appeal. It's like explorers long ago racing to map new lands, but now we explore cosmic mysteries.
So with these challenges, how do we decide what to do? Should we let curiosity lead, or do we need to balance both direct and indirect ways? When we think about dark matter, we see a mix of normal and strange physics. Some ideas make us question what we know about the universe. How do these ideas help us look beyond the standard model of physics?
It's like entering a new world, Michelle. These ideas talk about particles like WIMPs or axions, or even wild ideas like extra dimensions. It's like a mystery book that changes how we see reality.
Yes, Guy. Some ideas say dark matter might be a new kind of particle, moving through unseen dimensions. Imagine trying to catch a fish by watching only its ripples.
There's also the Mond theory, modified Newtonian dynamics. It says we might need to change our ideas of gravity to understand dark matter. It's like finding out an old recipe needs a new spice to taste right.
Mond is interesting, Sonia. It questions dark matter as particles and suggests changing gravity might explain space mysteries. This starts debates on basic forces in physics.
Then there's supersymmetry, saying every known particle has a partner. It supports dark matter by suggesting these partners could be dark matter. It's like every object has a shadow in sunlight.
But these ideas create tension. Some scientists like simple changes to laws, others like complex ideas for big discoveries. It's like picking a longer scenic path over a direct route.
Complexity brings new ideas, Sonia. Sometimes, to understand the universe, we need imagination, like old explorers facing the unknown to map the world.
but it's also about being careful and precise. Finding out about dark matter may take years, like solving old puzzles with pieces scattered in time. We need both big dreams and careful study.
It's about balance, right? Like a dance between what we know and what we can find. Balancing old and new theories can lead to big ideas or wasted efforts.
Dark matter seems to be where mystery and science meet, pushing us to mix creativity with careful study. How do these ideas inspire new possibilities? Could they change physics or prove its basic truths? We've talked about the science of dark matter. Let's change focus. How does thinking about this mystery affect our culture and philosophy? Is there more to exploring space than just science?
Yes, Michelle. Culturally, dark matter makes us see that not everything can be seen or known. It's like old myths where people tried to understand hidden forces. This mystery invites endless curiosity and some doubt too.
It's interesting, Guy. I think it's like the Renaissance when people started to explore new worlds using art and science. Now, dark matter challenges how we see our place in the universe and our beliefs.
And let's not forget, it makes us question reality. Philosophically, it's like thinking about parallel universes in books and movies. Dark matter hints at dimensions we can't even imagine. It asks, what if we only know a small part?
Sonia, that's a great thought. It opens our minds beyond daily life, like classical philosophy did. Trying to understand is a spark for big questions about existence and our place in the world.
And culturally, dark matter is about exploring, knowing, and linking things that seem separate. Like old explorers of the seas, we explore the cosmic space. Dark matter is a new adventure.
It also inspires art and literature. Artists use it to explore unknown parts of human emotion and mind. It's like dark matter is a symbol for the puzzles within us.
That's a lovely comparison, Sonia. As we explore these ideas, how do other cultures see dark matter? Do they have different views, or do they find common themes in the universe's mysteries?
It's interesting, Michelle. Some cultures see hidden forces in the universe as spiritual energies. For them, dark matter is like ancient beliefs in unseen spiritual worlds affecting us.
That's right, Guy. And in some Eastern philosophies, mixing science and spirituality is not new. The idea of everything being connected, like in Buddhism, is similar to how dark matter connects galaxies.
Yes, Ryan. This mix of science and spirituality gives us a richer story. It's like we're all trying to solve a cosmic mystery, using different views to make a fuller picture.
And as people, we find peace in these links. They help us deal with life's uncertainties by showing that seeking answers is part of being human. It's like finding comfort in our shared search for understanding.
We see that dark matter, while a scientific puzzle, has deep cultural and philosophical impacts. It challenges and inspires us, inviting us to dream bigger and seek deeper meanings. How might exploring this change how we see the universe, now and in the future? Now that we've talked about the cultural and philosophical impacts of dark matter, let's talk about its role in future technologies. How could knowing more about dark matter lead to new technology advancements?
I think dark matter could change energy as we know it. Imagine technology that uses its properties for better energy sources, like a space battery. It's like how solar power changed energy use, but on a huge scale.
That's an exciting thought, Guy. It makes me think about space travel. If we learn how dark matter works with gravity, maybe we could develop faster than light travel. It would be like science fiction coming true. It's like sailing with the cosmic winds.
Those are big ideas. Another area is computing. If dark matter particles are special, we might make faster, stronger quantum computers. It would be like learning a new language in computing.
I agree, Sonia. This could help us simulate galaxies or predict cosmic events accurately, like predicting weather, but for the universe.
We should think about communication technology, too. If dark matter affects how light moves, could we find new ways to send information far away without normal signals? Like using dark matter as a cosmic messenger.
That's an interesting thought, Ryan. We should also think about how these technologies affect society. They could change economies and power globally, like how the internet changed the world.
These ideas show the many ways dark matter could affect technology and society. With potential like this, What ethical issues should we think about when using dark matter's power? How do we make sure these advancements help everyone? When we think about the universe, let's consider dark matter's role beyond science. How might this mystery change our stories and ideas?
Michelle, it's like looking at old stars. Dark matter shows us that not everything in the universe can be measured. It pushes us to accept mysteries like our ancestors did, with stories and wonder.
Yes, Guy. Dark matter is like the time people were curious during the Renaissance. Back then, people explored unknown places. Now it makes us think about how big the universe is and question life's deeper meanings.
And in philosophy, it reminds us of ideas about other worlds in books and art. It asks, what is beyond what we can see? Are we just beginning to understand existence?
Exactly. This hidden cosmic stuff makes us question what's real. Like Plato's cave, dark matter suggests there might be more outside what we know.
Our stories are about exploring the unknown. Myths of faraway lands are now about space. Dark matter could be the new place to explore, inspiring us like the oceans once did.
And artists can use its mysterious nature to explore human feelings and the subconscious. It's a muse for creativity, symbolizing the depths within us.
It's interesting how dark matter is part of both our shared culture and personal exploration. Do different cultures see this cosmic mystery in their own ways? Or do they find shared mysteries?
In some cultures, unseen forces are spiritual. Dark matter can reflect these old beliefs, like invisible threads connecting us. It allows different views, both scientific and mystical.
Yes, Guy. Eastern philosophies mix science and spirituality. For example, Buddhism sees unity in everything, like how dark matter links galaxies.
These themes from different cultures are our way of solving cosmic puzzles. We're building a big, connected story, using different views to understand better.
Finding these connections gives comfort when life is uncertain. It shows that exploring is a human effort, uniting us across borders.
So, the mystery of dark matter, though a science idea, affects our cultural and philosophical views deeply. How might exploring this mystery change how we see the universe now and in the future?